Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
This taken in right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Hurts throwing right away. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Eagles in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On first down, Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. points, 1, 2, and 3, and their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 5 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Kupp, he was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Stafford to his number 1 guy, Kupp, for a Los Angeles first. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10. It's Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in L.A. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 6 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 5 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
That'll be caught by Kupp. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Week 5 Philadelphia Eagles 4-0 Los Angeles Chargers 2-2.
Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. A give up the middle to Akers. The tackle by Nakobe Dean. That result really no surprise. That's what we're becoming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the '85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
Here's Stafford. Throws to his man on the out route, and it's complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Stafford to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe.
He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The NFL Madden League Season 222023 Week 5 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll look to throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
May not be the first name you think of with the Eagles offense, but Smith had an incredible 2022. 11th in the NFL in catches, 9th in yards as the number 2 option in a run-heavy offense. First down there from one of the game's best young receivers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Eagles have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines,
Week 5,
right?
Kansas City
Route,
Chiefs
a good
2-7
throw,
Minnesota
defense,
Vikings 2-0
no answer for
final.
that right there.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie
Week
this
5
football
New York
game.
Jets 3-1 Denver Broncos 2-1 final.
On first down, Stafford here. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they're able to get to him right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the red zone now, Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw, Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Week 5 Dallas Cowboys 1-0 San Francisco 49ers 4-2 final.
For the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Stafford on 1st down. Gets this out near the sideline into the hands of Cooper Kupp. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the visiting Bears who come in and get the victory on the road. Justin Fields sharp in the victory as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And that one all tied as they host the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Jared Goff, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fights off the defender. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Crosby with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. A good pickup there at 22. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Here's Stafford. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now it's Stafford. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. To throw is Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. A very costly sack there on third and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on fourth. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that'll be caught by Cup. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Crosby is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being consistent. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Rams are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards, the final tally. Stafford. He finds Robinson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Now it's Stafford. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know from working with you that you're about as old school as they come. Your thoughts on throwing that ball from the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I just got done walking my dinosaur, as you well know, and ordinarily I'm screaming, run the football from the 1-yard line. But if you are going to throw it, just take extra care. That didn't happen there, and they turned the ball over.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Quick slant here to Smith.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Down to a knee goes Hurts, and that is going to be that. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Eagles, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.